guys, I'm Anthony and welcome to After Van Life. Today guys, I'm going to be fixing my first dinner of 2020. I'm going to be fixing some center cut pork chops smothered in brown gravy, and I'm going to fix some of this beef rice, something nice and simple. Don't feel like doing a whole lot today. And that's going to be it. I'm not sure if I'm going to fix something like broccoli or anything. I know how you guys are. But I'm thinking that this is going to be it. I already have the oven preheating at 350, so let's get going. I don't know if I'm supposed to wash these off or not. I know how you guys are, so I'm going to go ahead and give them a little rinse. Yesterday was pretty relaxing for me. All I did was some laundry, watch a bunch of TV. I'm gonna lay this out so that I can pat the pork chops dry. Alright, I'm going to pat these pork chops dry. I like center cut boneless pork chops because they are tender if you cook them properly. Now this oven has been preheating for quite a while, so it's probably like super hot. I can actually feel the heat coming from it. So I'm not going to keep these pork chops in here that long because I'm also going to have them simmer in the brown gravy for 10 or 15 minutes. So they're going to be in here for probably about 10 minutes because I don't want to overcook them in the oven and then turn around and simmer them for. Actually, the simmering part should make them more tender. Alright, I'm going to throw these right here in this pan so that I don't have to make a mess. I don't know if all of these can fit in here or not. Once again, my little pan from the dollar store. Oh boy, let's see. I guess it's okay if they overlap a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to do a simple seasoning on these with some salt and pepper and maybe a little Lawry's. Alright, so let's do that. Oh yeah, this heat is really coming out of this oven. So we're going to just do some salt and pepper. A little bit of these Lawry's. And we're going to turn these bad boys over and do the same thing. The pepper is going faster than the salt. Look at that. The pepper is almost halfway through. This thing gives you a workout. And the salt comes out a lot easier. Alright, I'm going to get these in the oven right now. And then I'm going to start on my gravy. I'm not going to cover them up or anything. Now with this gravy, I'm going to do 2 packs because I want a lot of gravy and I want to be able to submerge all the pork chops in the gravy and plus have a lot of gravy to put on top of the rice if I want to. It would be nice to fix some white rice, but I had white rice last. Alright, I'm going to get going with my rice here. These require 2 cups of water, so I have 2 packs of them, so I'm going to do 4 cups of water. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there, just a drop. And I'm going to get started on my gravy now. Now this gravy, this brown gravy, I remember my mom used to use these brown gravy packs all the time. And she probably still to today use these McCormick brown gravy. Alright. 1 cup of cold water. So since I have 2 packs, we're going to use 2 cups. I'm really excited about starting the new year off. My birthday is in 10 days. 11 days, my bad. 11 days. The 13th. It's on a Monday. At first when I learned that it was on a Monday, it kind of sucked. But then I said, okay, wait a minute. I'm off on Sunday and I don't go back to work until Monday night. So there's still time for me to do something if I choose to do something. I'll probably end up not doing too much. I might go to the movies since I haven't been to the movies in a while. I'm actually thinking about buying something to eat, and I'll let you guys know what that is if I decide to get it. I don't want to mention it now and then don't do it. Alright, we got 2 packs of gravy. I think I'm going to get a whisk. I'm going to turn this eye on real low. I'm going to whisk this because I think I can get it mixed in a lot better. I'm actually going to turn that off and wait until I'm ready to put it in there, because you don't want it to get all really hot even though it's on low, and then you pour this cold water in there and then you take the chance of getting like lumps in it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, get this all mixed up first, and then turn the eye on. Let's get those in here. I love the flavor of these noise rice. They're generally $1 everywhere you go. The dollar store, Walmart, even the grocery store. If they're not $1, they're like $1.19 or something like this. I love the chicken and the beef ones. And they're cheap. Alright. Got that going. Alright, now I'm going to get this in here. Now usually when I want to add something to the gravy as it's cooking and it gets thicker, I add some broth. I wish I had some beef broth, but I still add like chicken broth as opposed to more water. So I have that in there now. I'm going to turn this on. real low, because you're going to have to continue to stir it because it's going to start getting thicker, and you don't want to risk, again, getting lumps and clumps in there. I'm not sure if you're supposed to cover this up or not, and I can't remember if I usually cover it up or not. But let's cover it up. It is on low. So you guys seem to really enjoy the small topics video that I made. I think that I'm going to continue to do those type of videos where are certain things that goes on in my life that does not require a whole video, that I'll just go ahead and combine a couple of small topics and talk about in one video. I'm going to add some pepper and salt to this. I also think going into 2020, well, into 2020, I think I'm going to incorporate, I used to eat more salads than I do now, because I have this specific baby spinach salad that I like to fix and buy certain ingredients and put in it. I'm not a vinaigrette type of dressing guy. I love the creamy Caesar salad dressing. That's what I buy. So just giving you guys a heads up. So when you see me eating a salad, it's not going to be that old vinaigrette mess. I don't like that. It's going to be creamy Caesar salad dressing. Those pork chops I'm just going to keep in there for 10 or 12 minutes tops. And then once this gravy starts thickening up, I'll go ahead and add them in here. Let them simmer with the gravy. Now every time I fix this gravy like this on top of the stove, I end up adding some more water, or like I said, some chicken stock to it. Those pork chops might take a little longer than I expected. Alright, I'm going to turn this rice down. Because once it starts boiling, you can bring it down and then let it simmer the rest of the way and let the rice be nice and soft. I do have a tendency of keeping the eye on longer than I want to, and then the rice, all the liquid comes out of it. I want to keep it a little loose, so I'm going to definitely turn it off a lot sooner than I'm usually turning it off. You have to really keep an eye out on your gravy, because you don't want it to start clunking like that little piece right here. Yeah, you got to continue to stir your gravy. I do see a little clunk piece. That's okay, as long as the whole pan not clunking up. Yeah, you can't let this gravy sit on its own, boy. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a little break here, and I'm going to get all of this done, and I'll come back to you guys once the pork chops are ready to go into the gravy pan and the rice will be done, and I can have my first dinner of 2020. Exciting times coming up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I am back. I've taken the pork chops out of the oven now. They have been in here with the gravy for about 15 minutes now. The rice is done. I added some more water to the rice because the water was evaporated out of it. And that should be good to go. That's very good, nice and soft. Now, I don't know what's going on with these tops to these frying pan and that pot. This hole here and here is supposed to be designed to allow the steam to escape, and so that your little top won't fog all up. Look at these tops. They all fogged up. I don't feel no steam coming out of it. I don't see no steam coming out of it. This is a crock of mess here. You know, nothing is happening. But anyway, guys, yeah, the pork chops are coming along good. I added some more water to the pork chops because when I put them in there, the gravy was nice and thick, and I wanted the gravy to thin out a little bit so that I can have enough gravy to pour over top of the rice. I think after I finish up with the brown rice, I'm definitely going to have some more pork chops left. I think I'm going to fix some white rice to finish off the pork chops in another day or two. But for now, I'm going to eat just one pork chop and a little bit of rice because I'm not really that hungry. I don't know why, probably because I've been munching all day. But that's all I'm going to do, just to show you guys what everything looks like. Just a little. I still have the drumstick part of one of the turkey legs in there. So hopefully I'll be eating that sometime tomorrow or today, depending on when I post this video. I actually cooked this dinner yesterday. So let's get a pork chop. Okay, I'm going to cut this up a little bit. Then we're going to give it a taste. Alright guys, I'll probably eat more of this today rather than yesterday when I actually cooked it. But this is just to give it a little taste and see how it came out. I think I'm going to turn the pork chops back on and let them continue to simmer. The pork chops are not as tender as I would like them to be. The rice is delicious as always because I fix this rice all the time. But the pork chops can use a little more cooking. Once again, pork chops can be tricky just like steak. You don't want to overcook them and they become rubbery and hard. So it's kind of a fine line to determine when they are done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. I don't even know if I should take them out of here and put them back in the oven for a little bit. That might overdo it. So I'm just going to let them simmer for another, I don't know, I'll just keep an eye out on it. But right now, they can use a little more cooking. And this is why I don't really buy steak a lot and or pork chops a lot, because for me it's a fine line between getting it right, and neither of them are cheap. So you want to get it right so that you don't waste your money. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, guys. I'm going to turn these pork chops back on and let them continue to simmer, and hopefully they will soften up a little bit more than what they are right now, because right now they are not as tender as I like them to be. I want to thank you guys as always for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys the next time.